Hey, what's going on, Facebook? So today is day 533. Yeah, today is 533. It's September the 15th. Today is my daughter, Malika. It's my second born daughter. Today is her birthday. And it is also the birthday of her daughter. So I have a granddaughter born on the same day as my daughter. She's in the hospital. She just had the baby. Hey, Sarah. She just had the baby like about 6:14 p.m. And I'm out here in San Lorenzo watching the other grandbabies, while she and her husband, my son-in-law, out there at the hospital. So congratulations to my daughter. And why is the baby crying? Come here. Come here, grandbaby. So congratulations to my daughter Malika and to my granddaughter that just came into the world. Her name is Maya. So, hey, it's a good thing. Wow. Normally I have my board in front of me and everything, but I don't have the board. But I did write some notes and stuff. So, I want to say happy birthday to Shaquille Morrell. Shaquille, he's one of those who call me Uncle Lester. He is my nephew. He lived in the BVs, and his family and my family, we've been connected to each other ever since the BVs. Also, happy birthday to Jay Lee, Dilisa Moffitt, Jamila White, and Robertina Bowen. Happy birthday to all of you. So, yeah, I'm real. Like I said, I'm just real excited. Yeah, it's like wow. Um, yeah, ooh, wait. So on I don't know. Hey, Sarah, I'm just like wow. My daughter and my granddaughter have the same birthday. What? What happened? Come here. Come here. Oh God. Where's your brother Jaden? Jaden? Why are they calling me? Did something happen to one of the kids? Can you go check on them for me, please? Thank you.
Time to wrap it up, y'all. It's 6:35 p.m.
What happened? Why were they calling me?
They said they weren't.
They did what?
They said they didn't call you.
Somebody was calling Lolo. Well, why is the baby crying? Was that Riley or Kobe?
That's Kobe.
Oh, okay. All right. So, apologize. Anyway, yeah, yeah. So I'm excited. I can't even lie. I'm excited. Uh, yeah, and I guess the thing I'm supposed to do right now is talk about. I have some things about to talk about. So let me talk about history and myths and what the facts are about those myths. One of the myths of the United States of history has to do with the fact that the Dutch bought Manhattan Island for $24 worth of beads and trinkets. Okay, so let's talk about that. The fact is, the tribe that sold Manhattan Island to the Dutch were the Mannahatta. And they didn't even own that territory. They sold it to the Dutch, not even owning the rights to the island. And actually what they sold it to the Dutch was for 60 guilders, which was the Dutch money back in those days, which would be worth $1,100 in today's currency. So I don't know about no $24 worth of trinkets and stuff. And the tribe that actually owned Manhattan Island was a tribe known as the Wappinger, and they did not like the fact that the Mannahatta had sold their territory, and they actually fought the Dutch, to keep their territory. And the Dutch went up there and brought in Mohawk mercenaries. That's Europeans like to do that. Have one group of natives fight another group of natives, and that's what they did. So that was what happened. The Dutch did, they did buy the island, but the ones who made off like fat rats or made off, that really got the deal over the Europeans were the Mannahatta, because they sold land that didn't belong to them. That's definitely bad. Bad. I mean, So that whole thing about the Indians being naive and all that kind of stuff, $24 worth of beads and trinkets. Nah, it was the Dutch that got. It was the Dutch that ended up doing that, and then they ended up having to fight to keep the territory. All right, so that's that. Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge of Allegiance, of the United States was back in 1892. And the whole thing about the Pledge of Allegiance, about one nation under God, that was not put in the pledge until 1952 when President Eisenhower signed the amendment saying that under God would be in the Pledge of Allegiance. And I think that this was during the time when they were having the McCarthyism and the Red Scare. And the whole thing was you put God in there. That way he shows that you're not a communist and that you are a patriotic American. So that's that. All right. Paul Revere's ride. The British are coming. You guys, we've heard this so many times. The British are coming. The British are coming. And Paul Revere is out there riding around, yelling out to all the colonists, the British are coming, the British are coming. Well, that sounds really good. But the reality is that Paul Revere was not the only one riding. There's like 3 or 4 other patriots running around, giving the alarm, letting everybody know what's going on. Well, the other fact is that he never made it to Concord. His horse was captured by the British. He's lucky he didn't get captured. His horse was captured by the British. He never made it to Concord. He ended up walking to Lexington. Yep. Paul Revere, the British are coming, never made it to Lexington. His horse was captured by the British, and he had to walk. Oh, poor Paul Revere. He had to walk to Lexington. So that's what happened with that. Another myth. The United States of America never fought wars to conquer other lands. Let's call that out for what it is. That's called BS. Hey, Sammy. Yeah, happy birthday. That's your cousin, Sammy. So the United States never fought a war to conquer other lands. That's BS. And was it 1842 or 1845, the war with Mexico? First of all, that war was provoked by the President of the United States, Polk, James. I don't know what his first name is, James Polk, but anyway, by Polk. They deliberately, there was a boundary between Texas and Mexico. The Mexicans claimed one part of the river, and the Texans and the Americans claimed the other part. Naturally, the Americans said, we have the right territory, you have the wrong territory. The Americans crossed over into Mexican territory. The Mexicans like, no, you can't come over here. And that's how the war got started. So when they sit up there and talk about the Americans never fought a war to conquer other lands, it's a bull. It's bull. All right, and then we can also go to the war with Spain. Allegedly, the war with Spain was fought because of Cuba. Allegedly, the USS Maine was in Cuba, in Cuban waters. I don't know what they was doing there, but they was in Cuban waters, and then the ship blew up. That's why they got this thing called Remember the Maine. The Navy ship, the Maine, blew up. A whole bunch of sailors got killed and everything, and the United States was like, no, you don't do that. You don't blow up Americans. We don't get blown. So, and the Cubans in Spain owned Cuba. So Spain was like, hey, look, man, we didn't do it. But the United States said, no, yes, you did. And you guys heard of a dude named Randolph Hearst? Randolph Hearst, who was this big newspaper man, they have this thing called yellow journalism. It's almost like Fox News. You know, like how Fox News will print anything and Fox News will say anything, and you say stuff long enough, hard enough, people will believe it. Well, Randolph Hearst was like that. If there was no news, he would send his journalists, his news reporters, go out there and go make some news. So they were firing up American citizens by reporting how cruel and mean and barbaric the Spanish was to the Cubans and what they were doing over there and all this kind of stuff. Of course, this is 1898, and the war in the United States, the Civil War, has been over since 1865, but during Reconstruction, blacks are being treated like they're not even human. Native American tribes are being pushed back onto reservations, being massacred by the colonizers and white soldiers and white Americans, and nobody talks about how cruel and barbaric that is. It's only cruel and barbaric when anybody does it to anybody who the United States considers to be good guys. But if they're bad guys, then it's okay. But anyway, yellow journalism, or what they would call Fox News, back in those days, Randolph Hearst, he got the country all fired up, like, you know, Spain is bad, that they're cruel, and all this other stuff. So that's how the United States went to war with Spain. Now, originally, the idea was to go to war with Spain, liberate Cuba from Spain, and give Cuba back to the Cubans. Or not give them back, but to give Cubans their freedom. That's what they were talking about doing, all right? However, I think you should realize something. Roosevelt had already ordered the American Navy to sail their warships into the Philippines, okay? Now, this is before the war even got started. The war got started in April 1898, and already the American Navy was in the Philippines, and they cut the transatlantic wire. You know, they had this big wire where you could send not text, but telegraph messages. So they cut the wire so that Spain could not communicate to the Philippines that they were at war with the United States. American Navy sailed into the Philippines. The Spanish had these old, obsolete gunboats, Navy ships. They were old and obsolete. The Americans had like the latest military armament, the latest battleships. They had all that good stuff. They just wiped out the Spanish like it wasn't nothing. Okay? Footnote before that, the Filipinos had been in a war of rebellion. They had revolted against Spain back in 1896. The rebellion failed, and so a lot of the Filipino leaders of the rebellion were sent to Hong Kong. Spain made a deal with them, said, we're going to give you money, you go to Hong Kong, you stay there, and no more fighting. So that's what the leaders did. They went to Hong Kong. The Navy, the American Navy, stopped at Hong Kong, picked up Emilio Aguinaldo and a bunch of other Filipino leaders of the rebellion, took them to the Philippines and said, look, continue your fight against the Spanish, and we are going to be at war with Spain, and so we're going to be allies. Emilio Aguinaldo, he's stupid. He's an ilustrado. He's a member of the elite, the rich people. He believed the Americans, okay? He believed the Americans, and so he thought that the Americans were on their side. Long story short, when the Filipinos under Emilio Aguinaldo declared their independence, because the United States beat Spain in 1898, the Philippines declared their independence. The United States chose not to, acknowledge Filipino independence. Aguinaldo was like, what's up, man? You came and got us. You told us you was going to help us. And now, what is that thing? Remember Mission Impossible? We refuse to acknowledge. How did that go? If you get caught, we will deny any knowledge. So that was this whole thing. They denied any knowledge of helping the Filipino Revolution. Anyway, again, the Americans conquered the Philippines from the Spanish. Then they conquered the Filipinos who rose up in rebellion. And they called the Filipino War, those who fought against the Americans, they called it an insurrection. I don't know how you can call it an insurrection. Oh, the Treaty of Paris between Spain and the United States. Spain sold the Philippines and Guam and Puerto Rico to the United States for, I think, $10 million. So now the United States now had themselves a new country. And the reason they wanted that was to prevent Germany, Japan, and Britain from being able to have anything that would affect them. Don't forget the United States also stole Hawaii from the king and queen of Hawaii, Queen Lilia, I can't pronounce her name, Lililani. So whenever they talk about the United States never went to war to get territory, to get land, that's bull. United States is an imperialist country. They just crooked as anybody else, okay? They did it in the War of 1845 with Mexico, and where they took Colorado, they took New Mexico, they took Arizona, they took California. They already had Tejas, Texas. Okay, so all of that, y'all. So yeah. All right. Another myth. The United States of America did not enter World War II until December 7th, 1941. Okay, after Pearl Harbor. Okay, so that's a lie. That's another lie. The United States was actually fighting against Nazi Germany because Germany did not like the fact, Hitler did not like the fact that the United States was sending tanks, trucks, ammunition to Great Britain and also to Russia. The United States was officially a neutral country. If you're officially a neutral country, you ain't supposed to be sending no guns and nothing to nobody. But they was doing it. So Hitler told his wolf pack, he's like, if you see American Navy ships out there escorting British ships, convoys to Russia and to England, go ahead and blow them up. The USS Reuben was sunk in October 1941. Hey, Ebony, not 1941. And so they had actually been fighting Germany since the summer of 1941. So that's another one of those lies they're going to tell us. Okay, last one. The right to bear arms was always the Second Amendment. You know, the Second Amendment is the one where they always talk about we have the right to bear arms, or, well-regulated militia, the right to bear arms will not be infringed, and all that other kind of stuff. James Madison presented 12 bills or 12 amendments to the Congress. And the first one was about appointment, and the second one was about giving Congress the right to give themselves a raise. Well, all the other 10 amendments was ratified by the other states except for the first two. The first one was appointment, the second one was giving themselves a raise. So basically number 3 and number 4 became the first and the second amendment. All right. So the second amendment was not really the second amendment. The second amendment was actually the fourth amendment. What does that mean? Just mean that fourth became number 2 and third became number 1. That's all that was. But they always be talking about the second amendment, but it wasn't until 1992, 202 years later, that the original Second Amendment was ratified, and it became known as the 27th Amendment. So there you go. All right. Ebony, thank you. About your sister-in-law. She got that baby. Yep. And Debbie, I don't know when I'm coming back to Las Vegas. Honestly, I am not sure. Thank you. Yes. Okay. Hey, everybody. I appreciate y'all coming on here and saying congratulations to my daughter and to my grandbaby. That's great. Okay, so having done all that, hey, you guys, come here. Come to Lolo.
Yes.
Come over here. Where your sister at?
I think she's coming.
Tell her I said come here. Hey, Ronald Bell, what's up, man? Debbie, everybody. Come over here, grandbabies. Hey, y'all, these are my grandbabies right here. Where's Kobe? Kobe, get over here. Come over here, Kobe Dixon. Yeah. You can pick them up. All right, so what's your name, little girl?
Riley.
Huh, Riley? What's your name, young man?
Kaylin.
Kaylin. What's your name, little girl?
Jordan.
Jordan. What's that boy name?
Kobe.
Kobe. Like the Kobe? Boy, Kobe, you got your face all messy, man. Look at all that mess on your face. Turn around so I can see his face. Look at that mess on that boy's face. What's wrong? What you saying ooh for?
I was saying.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, you guys. So, hey, guess what happened today? Huh? Hold on, let me turn it. Guess what happened today, Kobe? You want to tell everybody what happened? Huh? Who wants to tell everybody what happened? Talk.
Oh, just kidding.
You want to tell? What happened today? Who showed up today?
Maya.
Huh?
It was our mom's birthday and Maya came.
So it was your mom's birthday and Maya came on your mom's birthday. That's a good birthday present for your mom, huh?
And they get to share birthdays.
Huh?
And they get to share birthdays. And Mom called that Maya was going to be here today.
Yeah, okay. She did say that. What about you, Kaylin? What you want to say?
Jordan said it all.
Hmm?
Jordan said it all.
Jordan said it all? You going to let her do all the talking? Kobe, what about you, Riley? You want to say something about your little sister came up? You're going to be a big sister now, right?
Two big sisters.
Talk. Tell them.
Yeah.
What? Pick that up. Pick it up. Right now. Give it to Lolo. Come here. Give it to Lolo. Give it to Lolo. Give it to me. You don't throw nothing around like that. You hear me? No, I'm not going to clap your hands. I'm not clapping my hands with you. You threw that on the floor. You don't do that. You understand? You understand? With your little messy face. I don't care about you being mad either. You want to go? Take your butt and go. Bye. Ooh, you hard-headed. Did you tell your brother not to do that? Huh? You gonna give me a kiss there. Give Lolo a kiss. Come here. Give Lolo a kiss. You want to kiss Lolo? Get your butt up out of here then, boy. You give Lolo a kiss. Give me a kiss. Thank you. You get Lolo a kiss? Come here. Give Lolo a kiss. Come give Lolo a kiss. Give me a kiss, boy. Give me a kiss. Oh, Kobe. Kobe, give Lolo a kiss. Oh, you gonna take your sister? You telling your sister come on? You telling your sister come on go with you? Huh? You telling your sister go? Well, then get out of here then, little boy. What you say to me? What you say to me? What'd he say, Riley? Who you mad? You better give me a kiss boy, so I can hang up. All right, no, don't touch it. That's mine. Leave that alone, little boy. Well, go tell your brother and sister wipe his face. Wash his face. That boy got a messy face. Get out of here and go wash your face, boy. Go. You go. Come on. Come get your little brother. Get out of here. Kaylin, come get that little boy. Man, you hard-headed. You hard-headed. You hard-headed, but get that boy. Take that boy out of here.
Come, Kobe.
Get that boy out of here. Get him out of here. Get that boy out of here. Bye. Bye. Give me a kiss. Bye-bye. Get Lolo a kiss. Mwah. All right, y'all. So let me get up out of here. Hope everybody has a good day. Come back here with me. Hope everybody has a good day. This is Riley. Riley, say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Can you say Bahala Na? Say Bahala Na. Say Mabuhay.
Hi.
Ashe.
Ashe.
Amandla Uwe Tu.
I know how to say that.
Yes, you do. Say Amandla Uwe Tu. No, leave that alone. Are you taking your sister away from me? No, you already threw this on the floor. You can't have this. You can't have this. There you go. You ready to go bye-bye? Say, que viva. Say, viva. Why you just pulling your sister like that, boy? How you gonna pull your sister? Riley, you older than him. You let him know he can't pull you around. Okay?
I'm
You're 3? So you tell him, say, I am 3. You don't tell me what to do. Let him know who's the boss. He think he the boss because, see, that's right. You don't push your sister around. She your big sister. You don't try to tell her what to do. What's wrong with you, little boy? Bye. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Get out of here. Good job. You don't let nobody push you around, okay? And you don't let no little boy push you around, even if he is your little brother. You don't let him push you around. You don't let no boys push you around, okay? Look at me. Don't do that. You tell him, say no. Say no. Say no means no. Say it.
No.
No means no.
Means no.
Good job. Okay, y'all, we gonna go. Everybody, wear a mask. Stay safe. Stay strong. Wear a mask. Say we are. What is that, little boy?
My tablet?
Take that out your mouth. Why are you giving that to your sister? Oh, that's how you get her out of here? Give her tablet? I got some cool grandkids. All right, y'all. I'm up out of here. Have a good one. Really excited about the grandbaby. This makes grandbaby 36 and 9 great grands. I have to go look on my family tree. All right, love you guys. You ready to say bye-bye?
Yes.
Oh, I love you so much. Say bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Say thank you for visiting us. Tell them no. Say no means no.
Means no.
Say no, I don't want to go. You tell him. You say I'm your big sister.
What's big sister?
Don't say it. Tell him, I don't care about you crying. Let him know. Let him know he can't have his way. Look at me. You tell him he can't have his way. Just all that crying don't mean nothing. Remember you used to cry like that? He faking anyway. He ain't even really crying for real. Look, he just faking. See, look, that ain't real crying. I think he's sleepy, huh? You think he's sleepy? Kobe, go to bed. Go to bed right now. Go to sleep. Go tell Kalen, come get him, put him in bed. Okay, I'm gonna go, y'all. Go put that boy to bed. All right, so, see, now your big brother gonna come get you now. Big brother gonna get you. What does he do? He just falls down?
Yep.
Close that door, baby. Thank you. Okay, I've been trying to say goodbye for a long time, so one more time, we're going to say goodbye. This is Lolo, and this is Grandbaby, this is Lester, this is Riley. We're going to say goodnight for now. Can we say goodnight? We're not going to shake our head, we're going to say goodnight. Say goodnight, Facebook.
Good night, Facebook.
Good night, Facebook. That's how we say it, huh? Don't shake your head up and down. Just say yes.
Yes.
I love you so much. Do you know that? Push that button right there. Good job. Good job. Okay. We out of here, y'all. Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Do I get to bite your ears now? Why?
Oi, Bobbies.
Only bite Bobby's ears? But your brother Bobby's not here. Let me bite your ear. Just a little bite. You want to bite my ear? No?
No.
Don't bite your ear? Only bite Bobby's ear? Okay, I won't bite your ear.
Bobby, get here. You can bite him ear.
I can bite. Don't say bite him ear. Say you can bite his ear. So you can bite his ear.
Bite his ear.
His ear. Good job. Okay?
Okay.
What about if I just give you a kiss? Come on. Let me hear that smack. Mwah, like that. Do that.
No.
Oh, can I do you now? Okay, turn. Mwah, like that. Ooh, go check and see why your brother crying. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Peace.